Kick it off to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Broncos offense is on the field for the first time today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than...
He's off to the races. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge, like they do a great job on the right guard, right tackle, hitting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes quarterbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space, I think he gives his speed and his physicality. It's guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today, Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but not before they do their work on top and pick up a first down.
You always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, looking at matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. What a nifty one there to pick up the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning or open and script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He makes the connection. They get it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that first pass.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one coming in run game. Now you see one coming in passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their fingers.
Trying to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Still some ground to cover to pick up take a look at our impact players for this one. What are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got
line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking for a huge play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Nice. You know it's third and long. You know a pass is coming.
Yeah, boys are staying.
Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of this spot.
Just act like that's what I did.
He will signal for the fair catch and
I
take it just
dropped
in
the
time.
pitch out there.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls. Just simply, we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Trying play action. Looking deep.
Honestly.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a second and 2. They'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse. You see, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you want your athletes.
Wolfpack will line up, run it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big. When he gets that handoff going to the right, he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Looking to pass on second down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. They'll run play action. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get...
He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Quarterback empties his backfield. Lewis wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a group.
And then pressure Just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Man, stance is able to use the swim move and get to the QB.
Feeling some heat. And
Let's
he
go.
throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
That's their rivalry, man. I play a rivalry game. Boys State versus God. Chance.
And he'll work his way on to return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them.
We had a funny yard.
Obviously, no, when you think about it, you got the lead. You got the football.
I ain't up there 15 before.
Plays, put a good drive together.
Right back to the well. Really nice stop there for this senior leader.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously,
How do
it's
they
not a
play?
knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Got it behind the line. It's Ncaa. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. From that spot on the field, it almost takes the decision out of it. You almost have to go for it.
Well, you think about what punting gives you. Punting, you could end up with 15, 20 yards. That would be awful. So you have to go for it.
Open runway ahead. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gained a little bit of everything on that one. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on first and goal.
We do good in Tulsa for this shit.
Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes.
Wow, this offense has a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down to this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good. It puts one more on the lead. They put together a 65-yard drive to the score and finish the deal with a short touchdown run from the 2.
I forget it, but I'm hold it.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra.
Forgetting I got a hold it too.
He'll be stopped at the 28. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. He's right on target. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Lewis to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Fuck this shit.
This Nevada offense really has it going. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to
Yes,
do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. 6th play of the drive coming up. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Makes the catch and knocked down.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. You get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step. Make it easy for the quarterback to read that leverage. When he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
Got the quick pass. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Takes the easy completion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
yeah. It takes a field goal. Block goal.
But this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Dances away. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide.
Nice job by the QB. Sit back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the ball. No rules, progressions. Nothing home. Take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And this one splits the uprights. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming. And you
Buck 7, bro. It's so easy to hit them outside with him, bro, because his speed is just crazy. Of course, I got to play another tougher team, but shit, it's Baby Rod.
Going up top on 1st down. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. So how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Trying to surprise him with the pass. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run. I don't want to let him out of bounds and get free carries. I want him to be physical.
The Broncos line it up within 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give them some...
Man, I threw another pick.
start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Ncaa takes over as the offense returns to the field. Always
I'm gonna
good
keep
to
it on
get
there.
points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Tackled, but he has a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Might as well give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
And right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for them.
And you become so
Stop.
hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now. What opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30, he's out of way. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Pressure coming. Escapes trouble.
Get my yards back.
Get away again, and down he goes, and the triggeration is not so tricky. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 9th play of the drive coming up, and this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Lewis wants to pass. They're trying to
Come
get
here.
Nice
to it.
job by the defense. They're mixing up their work there. 3rd and long and field
Yeah,
goal
pick this up,
range.
brother.
Zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
Damn, man, I couldn't get that bitch away from shit.
At the 7.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on
No,
3rd
you
down.
make it.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line, and the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the linebacker to intel, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there, line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Lewis to throw. Got his man in middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save it down. Nobody getting open there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants to throw it again. They're bringing heat.
Come here.
They get enough push, and it pays off with a sack at the 20. The defense calls a timeout there. Second and 8 as they try to get their act together. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Little too much
Take
juice on
off.
that one from the junior.
Hey,
And
this
here
is
comes the
field
ball
goal on
unit.
me.
This kicker has already made a couple today. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. So they're facing third and short from the 25. Makes his connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He uncorks one deep. And
Come on, dude.
pass is incomplete.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he drops the throw. He's looking deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
They'll go to the ground. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. And the Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They'll give it to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis wants to pass. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 47. It's a draw. That'll be enough for a Nevada first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people will see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure they get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Offense in the hurry up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide mode to get down and don't take a big hit.
When they try to go with draw, they didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back they had nowhere to go.
They had nowhere to go. Those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and you got to push them by. And you can tell they didn't do that. They didn't get holes. There's really nowhere for them to go. You got to get in that first hole, and maybe you can make it move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man quick. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Nevada has it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Nevada! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20.
Good, man. Let's stick to the game.
Ready to send out that offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Leaves it with the running back. Fakes his man out. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Take 4 to 6 every day. Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, and check.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The Broncos
Stick with the game plan. Run it down. He is a tough game. stuck on
So
14,
important for
man.
offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
On second down, wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Ncaa. He's there to make the shot, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Foul that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32.
It's going to be important this
Yeah,
offensive
bro,
line is
man,
to
shoot
get a little bit of push and just
keep
kind of
running
give
this
this guy
rock,
an
man.
inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Offense getting set for first down. They'll try the run. Works his way ahead for about
Working, boy.
stopped at the 23.
Should be working man up.
They come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Trying to run, it's Ncaa. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
Took a lot of time off
I needed it down.
process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field. I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game. So lots to process.
Not much doing there.
Don't stop and change
Six,
this
a
game.
gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
What's up?
Just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets a block. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense.
Change the game.
How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground.
Stop the run, ride.
We know
Stop
that
the
this
run
is
to
the
the
identity
run.
this coaching staff wants for this
The
team.
only reason why I got Boise State, the run.
See if they can keep it up.
Getting up throwing and throwing 2 picks. 3 picks. 3 picks.
By 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Oh, he gave him a jetback. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Inside the 25, they'll gained. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Broncos are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Ncaa. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
So it's just doing that, baby. Really?
A lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on some.
No doubt about it. Guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, showing what the game I had. The defense, well, you shouldn't have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
Oh, it's gonna be fun to see him on the Raiders next year.
On to
Oh,
attempt
it's
the
gonna be
try.
fun to see him on the Raiders next year.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing
I
going.
got that.
Let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This should be the last play of the quarter. Lewis to throw.
Let's go. This is good, man.
And we'll
On
change
this
it.
game run, baby.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to
Yards.
make a play,
Oh,
and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it on? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Ncaa. Nifty little dance step. At the 20, he's got space.
Turn this game around, man. Turn that frown to a smile, baby.
And there can be no panic at this point now. They've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
It's all about keep fighting.
Something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And now with the extra point,
Down.
they're up by
17-14.
quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off by racing 37
Yeah,
yards
back to that run, man. Change this shit. Let's do it every time, man. Couple passes.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle. Understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Lewis wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first
They're
down.
busy now when they're trying
Set
to.
of downs after the completion. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's got his man. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game, putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Between the uprights, it's good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the
Oh,
first
it's
down.
almost
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get it through the air.
I do.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Broncos will hustle to the line. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's swatted away.
I deserve a good score.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
It's like this liquid.
On the move. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively...
Let's go.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. So at this point, I expected them to
There you go, Daniel.
Instead, here comes the field goal unit.
This time.
Oh, the attempt is no
He missed it. He missed it. Go.
We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end. Last time, David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time,
18
the problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and
They were really disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement against the Colts.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
You got next.
Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. You got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it.
Go. On a bad catch. Good enough.
It just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a
safe completion on the screen. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can spin him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Powers full. Touchdown, Broncos.
GT. Fitty of them things. Fitty, right? Oh, my God.
He'll start the return inside the 5. Didn't find any kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. He's got it. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lewis to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. And he gets out
It's
there
awful,
and
my
gets some
people.
yards and gets down without taking any punishment.
This guy just gives you focus. He's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You do whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Nevada going quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming.
Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Got my first turnover, big boy.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the run, it's Ncaa. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays with this offense.
The give to the back. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been running. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
Going for the big play. He got it.
Let's go. Switch that play from audible for the defense. But I don't know how to try it.
extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient five-way scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
That last completion has him set up, second and short. Lewis wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They get the timeout and the clock leads 3 seconds. Looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.
Sir, man, it's your boy, man. Big Bang Hank, first name, Big Bang, last name, Hank. Gotta go. Big Bang Hank, first name, Big Bang. Hank. Who's the player to win? Who? Of course. What of course? What of course?
Chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game and focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA.